to many, the road is a calling. To a select few, the road is a lifestyle. A place where they live and work as they journey through some of the most incredible landscape on Earth. Testing themselves and each other. Now, for the first time ever, experience life inside and outside the peloton. As cycling's greatest grant access to their inner circle, all while trying to conquer one of the most incredible races ever conceived. This is the USA Pro Cycling Challenge Epic Mini-Series. Rematch in the Rockies. Asphalt is forged through heat, steamrolled into formation. Spray paint is atomized paint, compressed until its time is called upon. Cycling fans care about neither of these facts. What they care about are heroes. They travel all day and wait for many hours, just to watch for a fleeting moment and cheer their heroes as they conquer an inhuman ride. And then they will all be gone. Even the paint will fade away. But the road will not forget. Just minutes after his conquest of the Stage 3 Vale Mountain time trial, Levi Leipheimer is once again back in yellow.
All right, Levi Leipheimer, congratulations again.
Thank you.
All right, very good. There you have it. He is the time trial winner.
While Levi is used to being mobbed by the press, no one ever gets used to losing by a fraction of a second.
25, 47.
Best time?
Levi being by 0.3 of a second.
Wow. I mean, you know, anytime you lose by 0.3 of a second or whatever. Hey! it's tough, man. C'est pas possible ça, hein? Sorry. No, it's okay. Tu vas à l'anglais plus que moi, je pense. No?
No. Sorry for Christian.
No.
But hey, it's not finished yet.
Yeah.
Hard race.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway, all right.
I know Christian was the most dangerous.
Yeah.
Because Christian, he has the speed time, he has 20 seconds behind.
Yeah.
He catch 20 seconds on Levi on the climb.
On the climb, yeah.
Levi, he means Christian, he took more or less 1 minute to TG, huh?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, it's true. No, he was good on the climb. He was really good.
He has experience. I know the most dangerous was Christian.
Yeah.
I saw the guy in Utah last week.
The mechanics did such a good job. They were up all night. They slept in the trailer because they were doing special projects on bikes. We thought about the equipment for the last 2 weeks. I calculated everything we possibly could. It's just, you know, take one corner differently. You have one less person step out in front of you on the climb, and there's your half a second, you know? So it's just, yeah, he deserves to win. He's just such a great bike rider, and he's got 2 second places now, and he deserves one, so.
The next morning, even the most gung-ho riders relish the thought of an easier stage.
Today should go by pretty quick. Yeah.
You see something?
Here, let's switch, Tom.
You see $1 million house?
Let me take him and you...
No, I got him.
Yeah.
Where's the mountain? Do you see a mountain? Mountain? I feel so much better today.
Yeah.
Night and day. You appreciate your health so much when you get in a situation like that. I'll see you at
All
the
right,
start.
good luck.
I love you.
Okay. All
I
right.
love you, Steve. Kiss. All right, I love you, babe. Huh? Yep. see at the start.
Coming up, Team Radio Shack tries to defend yellow as Stage 4 steamrolls towards Steamboat Springs when Rematch in the Rockies returns. The hours before start of Stage 4 are spent in a time-honored routine of interacting with fans and media.
Christian. What's up, guys? Awesome. Nice jerseys.
Like
right
that.
on.
You guys want to get your picture with them real quick?
Yeah, tell him I said good luck. Okay, all right. We got more if he wants.
Your father-in-law's my dad's attorney.
That's great.
It's a pretty straightforward race today. Short, flat finish. Probably not a whole lot of opportunity to change around the GC. So, you know, the next couple days obviously present a little bit more opportunity. So, I think today will be you know, we'll see what we can do to wear down Radio Shack a little bit, but basically we'll probably be, you know, saving our bullets for the weekend.
We'll just be trying to animate the race and put pressure on Radio Shack. Try to make it difficult for them in the next couple stages.
Today's stay out of trouble, you know, and obviously take advantage of any situation that presents itself, you know. So, and I'm not the only one. I mean, TJ's not so far behind. George still isn't so far behind. So it's still a tight race.
Different mentality with yourself reacting to losing it compared to, like, let's say TJ Van Garderen. Different levels of maybe maturity, eagerness.
Yeah, I think it's just maturity. I think, you know, he had the yellow jersey and he had a lot of different expectations on himself. I mean, I woke up and I was pretty sure that I could win the race, and I haven't had that feeling in a long time. So to lose by that hurts bad, though. I mean, like, I'm not going to, you know, cry my soup about it, but, you know, I know what I did and I know what I didn't do, and Levi is obviously okay to lose to.
Yeah. I got a couple for you, all right?
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool. You recognize these, right?
Who's that handsome guy there?
I know.
I mean, yesterday I was hoping to keep the jersey, but obviously I was disappointed. But then looking back, you know, these are the best riders in the world. I'm sitting third place in one of my hometown races, so it's still pretty incredible.
There'll be a lot of breakaways. So describe what you think will happen today.
There will probably be a lot of attacks from some teams that maybe don't have much out of the race right now, like the Colombian team, and you know, maybe, I don't know who else, maybe Saxo Bank. Like, they haven't really done much here, so they're probably going to be really motivated to you know, get up the road and show themselves. So I think going to see a lot of jumping, and I don't know, Radio Shack, I think they should be strong enough to control today.
Cool.
Thank you, no.
What do you got to do today to keep that jersey?
Oh, the team and myself, we have to ride extremely heads up and just don't take anything for granted. You know, day by day, kilometer by kilometer.
You worried about the wind at all?
Yeah, definitely the wind can be a factor. Yeah.
Appreciate your time.
As the race begins anew, Team Radio Shack once again moves to the front, looking to protect the yellow jersey. While TJ Van Garderen, Christian van der Velde and Tom Danielson all lurk behind, waiting for any potential opening that would allow them to break open the mere 21 seconds separating first from fourth. In situations like this, being at the front allows a team to dictate tempo, avoid crashes and control breakaways. All tactics decided by the team managers just behind the peloton in their mobile headquarters.
My name is Axel Merckx, and I'm the assistant director here at Tour Colorado for the team Radio Shack. So I assist the first director, Alain Galopin, in his task during the race, support the riders that are dropped or either are in the break or are behind. So just to give them waters and wheels if they need some help, and just help them making the schedules also every day for the next day. It's only me.
Where is Alain?
He's just behind there.
Tu sais?
Il dort.
Despite the high stakes, Radio Shack's management isn't afraid to tease each other.
J'avais rien entendu à la radio.
Il est très mal conseillé. He doesn't have a good coach. I'm speaking with Axel.
Ouais, mais où c'est à la radio?
The thunder will soon be over as a unified peloton closes in on the finish line in Steamboat Springs.
It's true we are joking, but in my job I have to be serious.
Coming up, a dramatic showdown in Bike Town, USA, when Rematch in the Rockies returns. With the peloton rapidly closing in on Steamboat Springs, the tension and jockeying for position heighten.
This is Jens Voigt. You cannot mistake the shape of Jens Voigt, the rolling part of his shoulders. It looks as if he's trying to break his machine in half, fighting with the machine, getting as much energy out as possible, but he's dishing out some pain once again.
4 kilometers to go. That was a very, very quick kilometer here by the riders as they race into town. They're going to continue to switch around on this road, but very soon it will straighten out into a mass charge for the line down a very wide road indeed. Jens Voigt is bringing them down into Steamboat Springs off the hills today. That's causing a little bit of confusion for Liquigas, who thought they had complete control of this race. And in fact, Leopard Trek have gone in amongst them. Life is not entirely safe for Levi Leipheimer because remember, his lead overall is only 11 seconds over Van der Velde. If Van der Velde were to win the stage, he would get a 10-second time bonus. Now we're putting down to 1 second behind Levi Leipheimer, and it's not impossible. Christian Van der Velde is a very, very good sprinter as well.
Then it's 6 for second and 4 for third place, but this race is only separated in the first 3 places by 17 seconds, and that's why it's so important to try and get a time bonus if you can. That's why on this occasion, strangely enough, we're seeing guys who are not normally sprinters mixing it up right at the front end of the pack, because they realize every day now is ticking down till we get to Denver. They've got to take every opportunity.
Well, they're setting the skilled Shimano riders who've come to the front right now to give it their best shot. They're thinking of Kenny Van Hummel here. Van Hummel is in a tremendous sprint form. He's had a few victories this year, and he said actually on his Twitter site there's only 2 stages I can win, and one is into Steamboat Springs, so he wants it.
He certainly does want it there. The third place rider of the lime green jerseys there, that is Elia Viviani. On the front there, you can see Van Hummel is in second position, and that's not necessarily a good place to be, and I think he's too close to the front as they're starting to get swamped now on the right-hand side there by the men in the blue and white jerseys. Those are the teammates of United Healthcare, of Robert Forster. This is a good acceleration and organisation.
Well, they're running not far outside the 1 kilometre to go now. United Healthcare have started the move on the left, but High Road have also gone to the right, and they've put almost their skilled Shimano back in the action here. The last race Kenny Van Hummel won, by the way, was a stage of the Tour of Turkey back in May. Now, it looks as though under the Maxis 1 kilometre to go, it is United Healthcare leading out.
They're thinking about the German riders, a great sprinter, and I wouldn't be surprised if people are pulling out of the way now because they're starting to realise this is getting a bit complicated. Both dodging and diving. Martin Mortensen's right in there. Watch out for the organisation on the left because Garmin Cervelo are trying to move Christian Van der Velde up, but again, slowly but surely, the big experience of this team, Liquigas Cannondale, are bringing their man Viviani towards the fore.
At the moment, it is Viviani versus Robert Forster. They're the 2 sprinters who seem to be making the most of it now, as then Stevenson makes a run on the right here in the orange jersey. Looking across as Hincapie also puts a move in too, but this is the final lead out. Daniel Oss is leading out Viviani for the line. They're all scrapping for him. Now Viviani goes on the right of the road. Viviani's being challenged by Robert Forster, but Viviani's got a good pair of legs here as he races up to line. Elia Viviani takes it on the line, and that was well thought out, led out perfectly by Daniela Oss. While Elia Viviani wins stage 4 with a thrilling sprint finish, For at least one day, Levi Leipheimer preserves his 11-second advantage over Christian van der Velde. But it is still a lead that is far from safe.
They did everything they could to try and get themselves that victory.
Coming up, hard-earned rewards and a preview of the climatic final stages when Rematch in the Rockies returns. Eli Viviani travelled all the way from Italy, dreaming of this very moment. But for Levi Leipheimer, his dream will not be complete until he steps onto the podium in Denver to claim this same jersey. Far from the podium, the mood at Team Garmin is unusually subdued.
You know, tomorrow, Sunday, those will be the days to try to do something. You know, today there wasn't really the terrain or the weather, the wind or anything else to, you know, try to make a difference. So just conserved.
It's great.
Great beer.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Well, today went fairly smooth. You know, there wasn't any big climbs, a lot of wind, so that with the interest of the other teams for a field sprint helped us out a lot. So it went as well as we could have expected, and we're happy with today. Tomorrow will be difficult. We just have to control the race.
Great job!
Only 178 miles now remain for both bike and rider, but the road ahead will not make for an easy coronation. First, in stage 5, they'll take on one of the best named roads in the entire state. The west summit of Rabbit Ears Pass is the steepest at 7% gradient. So steep that there is an emergency deceleration ramp when runaway 18-wheelers overheat. The east summit, the high of the two, is 9,426 feet of pure punishment, where the cyclist brakes will also be put to the test on the fast descents down towards Breckenridge. Then Sunday for stage 6. The peloton will finally return to the front range. But just like every other stage of the USA Pro Cycling Challenge, it will not be easy, as the riders depart Golden only to climb Lookout Mountain.
Lookout Mountain on the last day is interesting. I mean, it's a real climb, you know. It's not like something extraordinarily steep, but it's steep enough to definitely split the field. I know it's a ways from the finish, and there's circuits at the end. So normally it's a very large group and a field sprint, and I expect big crowds since we're downtown Denver.
Colorado's capital city is where the epic journey will conclude, and one man will be named champion of the USA Pro Cycling Challenge.
I think everyone has been talking about the USA Pro Cycling Challenge. There's just a lot of buzz about the event, so finishing in Denver is it's a great showcase for the finale of the race. Right, it's right in front of the Capitol building. We're running down Spear and doing these circuits. Starting in Golden, we're heading up Lookout, which is a famous climb in the area. I think Denver is going to surprise people with the amount of fans that show up and then the amount of enthusiasm that everybody's going to have. So I really think it's going to be a perfect finale for such a big race.
Every race day has a rhythm. At dawn, the streets along the route are empty. As pure as the essence of the sport. A blissful calm. Then the mechanics arrive, readying each machine for the day ahead. The cyclists arrive slowly, but soon they enter their arena, the greatest of any sport in the world. For riders, speed is a quest. No matter the stage, no matter the terrain. For fans, speed is an appreciation, whether witnessed at a thunderous sprint or an uphill climb. so brief, but so impressive. Finally, the barricades rumble, a signal that glory is there for the taking, and that soon the rhythm of the day and the race will roll on. This concludes the rematch in the Rockies mini-series. We dedicate this episode to each team and athlete for welcoming us into their extraordinary world, as well as every town that made this inaugural edition such a spectacular success. Plus, a special thanks to all those who, through their tireless dedication, made this race possible. Next, Stage 5, live on Versus.